So the first Amphibia episode from Season 2 Part 2 has been released. I already watched it. If you haven't that watched video, make sure to check that one out. So what I thought is let's watch the Amphibia Subreddit and see what it has to offer. We can watch some memes, some fan arts, maybe some theories. Hello everyone, my name is Tom and welcome back to another video in this marvelous channel. Second video to be most precise. And basically you're going to be surfing on the Amphibia Subreddit and just have some fun. And if you do, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. Really helps me out. It's the early days in my channel, new journey for me. So if you want to be part of it, make sure to join. So without further ado, let's go to Amphibia Subreddit. And we're starting with a fan art of Anne. Looks nice, there's nothing to say about it. And another one from Anne and Sasha. I'm really looking forward to it if they're going to be friends again. I'm almost sure that we're going to have an episode, maybe a 20-minute episode where we're going to have, you know, all the flashbacks. Remember in the trailer where we see Marcy and Sasha when they were little, we're going to see in full depth psychologically and maybe get the reason why Sasha is such, you know, a bad bitch. But I think in the end of the day, they are going to be friends again. That's just my opinion. That's a prediction for me. Like, make sure to let me know on the comments what you think about this. And he already appeared, these two, so wholesome. Really happy to see those two together in the first episode. I can't wait to see an episode that is going to be just about their date, because that's going to happen, let's be honest. That is going to happen no matter what. Amphibia, me, spoilers, and yes, you don't have the idea of how I had to avoid these spoilers. The episode was released on Saturday and I reacted to it on Sunday, but until it got to Sunday, you don't have the idea how much I had to avoid the spoilers. I felt like an absolute ninja. I don't know how I missed, you know, the images of Sprivey, but thankfully I didn't see him before the reaction video. I would like to see Sprig and Maddie as a couple. Sprig and Ivy are cute together though. I don't see a reason that these two would work because they're two completely different personalities, but you know, sometimes things work with two completely different people, you know. But I still remember when Sprig broke up with her, it was just, you know, a letter. That is the worst thing that you can do. I never had a girlfriend. I'm not an expert in this subject, but I think that is the worst thing that you can do. Just talk to face and it's done. New best friend, and you see Anne and Luz together as well. Polly. Amity is going to be mad. Probably she's going to rise an abomination to kill Anne. But this kind of makes sense because when they were doing the ritual, the first word that came to my mind was witchcraft. So we know from Hop-Pop's dream that his fears and stresses were made into nightmarish creatures. We got to see what the three of those fears were, but no the last. You know what? That is a very interesting question. Maybe this fear can play a very important role in future episodes. If you ask me, I don't have any idea what this can mean. Maybe you guys can have a theory and tell me. But this reminds me a little bit of an owl, but I don't think we're going to see a crossover. There's no way. Oh, this looks so good. Sprig and Ivy in human shape. Oh, those two beanies are spot on. Me, Season 2, Iris, my sleep schedule when Season 2 comes out of Iris. That actually is not a problem for me because when the episodes are released, it's afternoon. If you don't know, I'm from Portugal, so that's not really a problem for me. I don't relate. The Amphibia fandom on social media most of the time, whatever the episode comes out. And then you have spoilers coming left, right, and center. Pretty relatable. I really like to go on Instagram and see the fan apps from Our Owls, Ladybug, etc. But I was forced to spend a whole day without watching fan arts and comics. You know how bad is it? It's so bad. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. Oh, that is so good. Oh, it suits so well. Oh, and then shut up. That's it. And then the rearrange. Yes. Okay, that deserves an upvote. I'm not a fan of rap, but Gangsta's Paradise is that song that everyone loves, no matter the music taste. The tasty music, I should say. When someone says the Owl House is better than Amphibia, okay, that's just offensive, you guys. I'm sorry to say, but I prefer the Owl House. I think the way that the plot is developed, you know, goes forward, I think is more fluid. Thankfully, the chicken is not hearing me. Amphibia game, new sword play update. Oh, there's a fun-made game about Amphibia. Oh, I really need to play this and make a video about it. This looks so cool. Okay, I already know what I'm going to record next. Dynamic duo. Her hair reminds me Wolf from Kipo. And even the face expression reminds me a little bit, right? I'm no expert and this could be a stretch, but minor brain damage, especially present in the prefrontal cortex, is interconnected with the defiant and impulsive behaviors later in life. What? If this is true, that makes so much sense. But I think they are not going to talk about this in the show. Remember that in the end of the day, it's a kids show. I would love to see a show like this, but you know, with some blood, with some bruise, with a little bit of violence, but there's no way that we're going to have that because yeah, this shows that maybe this show, okay, I said show 2 times, had potential to be something more serious, and maybe this is a way to show that. What is this? You guys need to chill out. Where did you find this? What is your problem? What? Amphibia house. Where Anne is, I want to say, loose, and Abap is Ida, Polly is Tiny Nose, Sprig's King, Sasha and Marcy are those gods that I forgot the name. That looks so weird. Where's Emmett? Emmett could be maybe Sasha, I don't know, maybe Marcy, one of those two. Just because the fact that we have a lot of fan art shipping. Why does everyone in these shows look so good with a beanie? It's incredible. I think a beanie must start to be, you know, something mandatory. It seems like Crime is stopping Sasha from doing something bad. Yeah, it really looks like. I think she was ready to do something with a hammer, and she looks surprised that Grime is stopping it. I have an idea what this can mean. Maybe she's doing that might kill Anne and Marcy. This maybe is the only solution that she could find out that, you know, can bring her back to home. And it seems that Grime is a bit of a good guy, and she's stopping her. Yeah, we're really interesting. Amphibia Season 2, mid-season trail Lego version. Okay. We're here. I need to do some stretches because this is going to be... Oh, and it's empty. Oh, great.
It's the music box.
According to this book, these 3 stones are the key to get...
You guys need to stop with the Lego memes, okay? It's just... I don't know what to say. Just stop. Stop! Okay, this is not safe for fan art. It doesn't have nothing, you know... this is what I was talking about. Imagine if this was something, you know, more serious, with some blood and some bruises, with some violence in general. And this could happen. That would be so great. Imagine create a show like this without any limitations. Just imagine in the potential. Yeah, I really like the concept. Approved. Yeah, but there's no way that we're going to see something like this. Just imagine. Me, when someone says I'm too old for this show, someone... Yep. Actually, my friends know that I watch these kind of shows and they don't do anything is like something normal. But yeah, I don't understand what's the matter. Like, I'm 19 and I watch this show. I think this shows... I think, at least for me, that this show brings more audience of my age and not, you know, what it was supposed to be, kids. Because they are so good when it comes to animation and plot. And I always think in the potential if they didn't have those limitations. Like show, no violence and so on. But I think it's a great time now to finish the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you did, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. It really motivates me to make more. It's a new journey of me on YouTube. And if you guys like what you're seeing, make sure to stick for the fun. And that has been me for today. My name's Tom, and I'll see you guys for another video next time. But for now, take care.